Hi, I'm Heather from owmyback-packing, and today I'm leaving Koh Samui and heading across land to go to Koh Lanta, which is another island but on the Andaman Sea. So follow me to find out what this beautiful, quaint and more remote island has to offer for the over 50s backpacker on a budget in 2025.
Hello and welcome to Our My Backpacking. I'm Heather, an over 50s traveller exploring the world one road trip at a time. Backpacking? Well, kind of. I'm putting this heavy backpack in the back of this car and I'm off for some wild adventures. I'm here to show you that adventure doesn't have an age limit. Adventure is calling and I am answering. So join me for epic road trips, hidden gems and a few Our My Back moments on the way. So hit subscribe and like and let's hit the road together. Adventure after 50? Oh, it's just getting started. So I made a decision finally today to go to Koh Lanta. I've just driven across land and I am at the ferry terminal. But yet again, I am at the second ferry terminal because I turned up at the wrong one at Krabi, which is an hour and a half from where I am now. To find out that even though Google and ChatGPT says you can get a car ferry from there, you can't. You can only go on a speedboat. So now I'm at the correct port and it's just a really quick crossing on a tiny little raft kind ferry. So hey ho, it was only 120 baht for the crossing. So Koh Lanta, here we come. I've heard that Koh Lanta is a much more laid back and chilled kind of island, so I'm really looking forward to exploring that, as that is definitely more my vibe. The roads are really quiet here. It's rather nice. Koh Lanta is split into two parts. The northern part is mostly national park and I am staying on the top left hand corner of the bottom part of the island. This is our hotel, the Achnal, and it's got the most amazing staff and some really cool little facilities. This is the reception area where you can top up fresh water. And there's a communal area here where you can use the kitchen facilities. They're quite basic, but it's still really nice to have the option. This is the local neighbourhood where we're staying at the moment, and it's near the Saladan Pier in the north part of the southern island. And as you can see, there's lots of really lovely quirky art shops and clothes shops, etc. Plenty of restaurants and quite a few bars too. If you are into diving or snorkeling, there is so many options to choose from here. I would love to do scuba diving, but I'm still a bit scared, so maybe one day. Now I can't walk past a restaurant called the Fat Pig, it would just be rude. I've ordered my very favourite thing in Thailand and my second favourite thing the world over. So after that lovely lunch, I'm going to hop in the car and go and check out some of these beautiful beaches I've heard about. Now Klong Dao and Long Beach are both very famous, but I've just seen one on Google called Beautiful Beach, and it would be really silly to not go and check that one out. Well, I've just arrived at Beautiful Beach, so let's see if it lives up to its name. There's certainly very blue skies today, which is honestly the first time I think since we landed in Thailand in January have we had a true blue sky. This place is beautiful. I'm just going to take a little dip in here. It is so hot. Oh, that's not a complaint. I wouldn't have it any other way. Just heading into the old town to take a look around. I'm at the old town in Koh Lanta at the pier, and that is a statue or model, or whatever you want to call it, of a giant crayfish. It's bloody enormous. From this pier you can get many trips off to Koh Phi Phi and all the other islands, the Emerald Cave, etc. There is certainly plenty of islands to choose from. But I think it's time for coffee. Most of the cafes along here have some sort of focal point for your Instagram. It's a nice little coffee spot right next to the pier. It's coffee time. The Old Town is a charming area with a unique blend of Thai, Chinese and Malay influences. It features traditional wooden houses, local markets and seafood restaurants along the waterfront. It's a great place to experience local culture and history. This is the Lanta Old Chinese Temple, and it features a Chinese deity. As the island is predominantly Muslim, there's very few temples but lots of beautiful mosques. Now, as a Brit who hasn't been to England since before Christmas, I have got to stop here and get me one of those. Cornish pasty and chips. If you know, you know. Another gorgeous sunset. I think we're going to get quite a few of these here while we're on Koh Lanta. Weather forecast is really good for the next couple of days. Welcome to Lanta Walking Street. We're going to have a walk around and see what kind of lovely snacks we can get and what other interesting things are available here. I've only been on the island a few hours and I am loving it already. Cannot wait for tomorrow. Good morning from a very sunny and hot Koh Lanta. This is my first day in Koh Lanta and I'm going to pop in the car and go and explore and drive all the way around the outside. It's quite a large island, bigger than I thought, but it's really beautiful. And I had a lovely evening last night at the street market or walking street. It's a really nice vibe here and I'm loving it already. Just driven to the end of the old town and there's this lovely little natural harbour, and in the distance I can hear the mosque calling. It's really a beautiful island. Some of these houses along here are really special. I love this bamboo. Look at this lonely tree He's definitely making a point. He's been told he can't do it, but he's going to do it anyway. It's literally how I live my life. Sadly today we heard the terrible news about the huge earthquake in Bangkok. It's very sad. I'm at a viewpoint cafe and it's beautiful up here. What a view. I mean, joking aside, I actually came up here to check, as this is one of the higher points on the island, in case we have to deal with a tsunami warning in the next few days. Thought best check out the route. I'm just hopping back in the car to continue my tour of the island, but like I said, the earthquake hasn't happened that long ago. It's only been a few hours, so although I'm continuing recording, it's still quite scary, to be honest. And my heart really goes out to all those people that have been affected. It's quite huge. It's Myanmar and Thailand that have been affected quite badly. Just found this little bridge. I have no idea where it goes, so let's go and take a look. Well, looks like we're being led into the mangrove. Cool. Oh, I bet there's lots of crabs and lovely scary creatures down there. Thank God we're up here on the bridge. I think this bridge is a way for the people who live in the fisherman's village to get around. There's all the fishermen's boats, and over in the distance here's the big bridge which joins the top part of Koh Lanta to the bottom part, but you do still need to get a ferry from the mainland to the top part. There's big crabbies. Cool. All the lobster cages are ready to go out. The size of these nets or baskets are huge. I don't know what they're catching in them. There's a couple of guys really busy working on these boats at the moment, putting new panels etc. on them. I found Nemo! I'm at the pier. From here you can get a boat to Phi Phi or Phuket. There we go. This is one half of Liam Khao Kwam Beach, which is on a little peninsula, and it's where quite a few of the boats go to do the boat trips to Phi Phi and Phuket, etc. As you can see, the tide's out, so we'll go to the other side and it's a lot more sandy and pretty. Look at that little tree. And this side is a huge beach, goes on for miles and miles. But I'm going to go back to Beautiful Beach because that is my favourite. I'm going to enjoy this sunset, and tomorrow I've got something really special planned. Good morning. It's another very bright and early morning, and I'm not very good at those. But today is a very special place. I've been dreaming of this place for 25 years, like many other people, after seeing the film The Beach with Leonardo DiCaprio and reading the book. It's always been my dream to go to Maya Bay. But I've always put it off because of the tourism and the overcrowding, but I'm too close to give this opportunity a miss this time. So is it possible to see your dream and enjoy it with 10,000 other people? It's another ride in a pickup to the port. And we're all alone at the moment, but that's not going to last. So we're all packed in like sardines. Thank God I'm not out there. Imagine being out there for 25 minutes. half an hour, he'd be like a crisp.
Hello guys. Hello. Welcome to Teens Adventures. One question. Where are you going? Phi Phi Islands. Really?
Paris.
Today we are going to Phi Phi Islands.
Do you think his mum knows he's here? Or is he bunking off school today? I'm really starting to show my age. Phi Phi Islands are one of Thailand's most famous and picturesque destinations, known for the crystal clear waters and dramatic cliffs and vibrant marine life. It's located in the Andaman Sea and is part of the Krabi province, although it's actually closer to Phuket. Phi Phi Don is the largest island and the most developed, while Phi Phi Lee is famous for its natural beauty and is protected national park. You are no longer allowed to swim in Maya Bay as it is under environmental recovery, and from what I understand it's doing extremely well. The coral health has improved significantly since the closure in 2018. There has been a healthy increase in the fish populations, including a rise in parrotfish, barracudas and groupers. There has also been an increase in sightings in sea turtles, especially green turtles. And the black-tipped reef sharks, which were not very often seen at all, are now seen on a regular basis, which is a really good sign and shows that the healthy marine life ecosystem is doing extremely well. So I'm walking to Maya Bay with about, like I said, 10,000 other people. Let's just hope it's as impressive as I've always dreamed, because it might just about break my heart if not. Now this is an absolutely stunning location, and like I said, it's been a dream for a long time. But oh my god, the noise. I've never been on such a noisy beach in my life, but I still enjoyed it. I'm heading back to the boat now for the second part of our tour, but have you ever seen water that clear before? Because I know I haven't. This is Monkey Bay, but honestly the only monkeys that seem to be here are us stupid tourists, because we haven't seen a single one. But we're about to go out into deeper water and go and do a bit of snorkeling.
Yeah, behind the person. Yeah.
So let's dive right in and see if we can see any fish. Well, after all that wonderful swimming, we've arrived at Phi Phi main island and we're stopping here for an hour for lunch. Lots of beautiful big trees on this bay and it's lovely for a bit of shade. Before you know it, we're back on the boat and this time we are heading for our last stop on Bamboo Island. Our guide says it's his favourite spot of the whole of the Phi Phi Islands. He says it's far nicer than Maya Bay, so let's see if he's right. This is Bamboo Island and it is very beautiful. There isn't much here apart from sand and some lovely trees to get some shade. But there's also a man with a tannoy in the background all the time. Back to the boat and it's time for home. That's my trip to Phi Phi Island finished and I had a really good day. It was very busy. But Maya Bay is beautiful. It is so beautiful. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it in my life. Even with all of those people, it was worth every single moment. I'm over on the northern island and in the distance I think that is the national park in Trang that I visited a few weeks back. Beautiful. Still driving around the northern island. It's extremely remote and it's real jungle. Very few houses on here. Really cool. If you're coming to Koh Lanta, definitely come and explore the northern island. It's absolutely gorgeous. So from this pier you can see Koh Talabeng and Koh Phi. Not Phi Phi, just Phi. This is the Ban Lo Yai fishing pier on the eastern side of the northern island. As I mentioned before, the island is predominantly Muslim and this is one of many of the mosques. When driving around, you really do need to take care because there is a lot of these little guys running around. Now sadly I have to say goodbye from Koh Lanta, which is a real shame. I can honestly say that Koh Lanta has so far completely blown me away. I just think it's a beautiful, beautiful island with amazing scenery, lovely people. It's certainly a lot more budget friendly than Koh Samui or Phuket or other areas like that, and it is absolutely stunning. Sadly I have to leave Koh Lanta tomorrow and this will be my last sunset, but I will be heading to Khao Sok National Park, where hopefully will also be as beautiful as here. So if you've liked the content on this video, please like, subscribe and share, and I'll see you next week.